Okay, this is the last thing that we're going to cover on our spiral this morning. Highlight the word geometry. You will see geometry. I'm waiting on a couple of you to be with me. I know this is a little boring. We're going to move on in just a second. You will see geometry every other week on your spiral. So we won't have it next week, but we will have it the next week. This blue reference sheet, I still have a couple of other voices I'm hearing. I still see some people not sitting up nice and tall at their desk with their pencil in their hand or their highlighter. Okay, you should have highlighted the word geometry. Okay, every other week you will have geometry on your spiral. And this blue sheet that I just passed out is a reference sheet that will help you. Okay? So the first thing I see on there is perpendicular and parallel lines. And that is our question. Label perpendicular or parallel. You can look at your blue sheet to help you. Okay? Where are we going to keep this sheet? Because it's a valuable reference tool. Red folder. Okay, I like to put a little asterisk, keep for reference. Okay, for short, you can call it a geometry cheat sheet. That's easier to say than reference sheet. Okay, now, I will give one more freebie on the spiral today. Remember, I already gave you this one. Raise your hand if you would like to pick the one more freebie on the spiral today. Yeah, I'll give you one freebie on the spiral today. Raise your hand if you think you see one that's challenging. Caden? What? I'm on what? I know I'm recording this. Do you want to tell me which one you want a freebie for, Caden? Is one look hard, or you want me to call in someone else? Okay, you're picking this one, the geometry. Okay, let's look at our reference sheet. Which one shows, it says, label them as either parallel or perpendicular. Okay, so which is this? Hands should be in the air. Which is this? Cordelia? Perpendicular. It is spelled right here. You should spell it correctly. That's right. The difference is that perpendicular have to intersect at right angles. That means there's 4 90-degree angles right there. Very good, Cordelia. Good vocabulary. Okay, so this is going to go on the right side of your VIP folder. Okay, so you're taking it back and forth. This is due Friday. We will not complete this together. We will not work on this in class anymore. You can work on it during any free time you have. Like Caden rates, he is an expert at figuring out what to work on during free time. When he got done with his reflex this morning, he went right to Vocab City. This is something else that you could do. So don't save this all for Thursday night, but think about what your week looks like. Do you have a football game this week? Do you have football practice? Do you have dance class this week? Do you have a piano lesson? Maybe don't save it for that night. Okay? Now, who remembers what I told you last week about the spiral review? If you get it all done tonight, you can turn it in to myself or Miss Candleberry tomorrow, and we'll go through and check it and tell you if you missed any, and then you can go back home and correct it. We will also give you hints if it's hard. If you get it done Tuesday night, you can turn it in on Wednesday, and we'll do the same thing. If you get it done on Wednesday night, you can turn it in on Thursday, and we will do the same thing. That's what we call a pre-check. But if you wait till Thursday when you turn it in, that's the last time you get to turn it in. You don't get a pre-check. So turn it in Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday for a pre-check to see if you got them wrong and how we can help you go back and get them right. Yes, Trevor?
How many times can you turn them in?
One time for a pre-check. But then you can look at it, and if you don't understand it, you can ask for help. Okay, you can also ask your parents to help you and check it. Yes, Levi? Okay, so you need to figure out what's going to take the most time. Maybe you need to do a little bit each day instead of saving it all for one day. Okay? Okay, this goes in your red math folder. This goes in the right side of your purple VIP folder. Put those in there now.